Good morning, people. Or good evening, actually. Welcome back. Welcome back to this campaign from hell. I am your secret father, thrice removed. I am definitely not going to fucking find you. Uh,
Why
I
haven't
would.
you paid the child support to the audience then?
These are not my children. You can do a paternity test.
Okay.
Anyway. So, gentlemen, we are back after a week, which is actually very good because our uh, our last time having a session was a while back. We had issues. We've had issues from time to time with scheduling and stuff, and people leaving. So we are glad to be back, and 2 times in a row. Let's hope that we can keep that streak going, but there might be things in the way.
Yeah, I do have to go on vacation, so definitely not next week or definitely not next week.
Yeah, good to know.
I mean, we could just be evil and just pretend Elijah doesn't exist for those 2 weeks.
Dear Christ. No, yeah, no, people. That being said, thank you for coming out here. Thank you, for watching. And I think it is time to introduce the, members of the session and the coterie. Uh, we will be probably be becoming a coterie pretty soon, given everything. But yeah, no. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first member, Justin.
Oh, I guess storytellers are important.
Huh?
Nah, I'm more important apparently. Hi.
We're starting in terms of like
Okay,
Discord
fair
order.
enough.
Your next elf.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Hi. I'm Justin Byte. Registered playing a registered trauma boy. And also closet gay. I don't even think that we have mentioned at all that Elijah is gay, but he doesn't realize it, so
We
yay.
will be mentioning it now.
Oh,
Is that all?
Oh yeah, that's all, sorry.
Okay, move.
alright. I am Elfwarlock, the storyteller, who's playing a traumatized character in another campaign, but that's unrelated. Anyway, I'm here to traumatize you all more, especially Elijah. Elijah, go suck a dick. And
Jesus is not here.
Not before marriage.
Our good little Christian boy.
he runs a Christian Minecraft server.
He is.
Anyway,
He's on the Sombra, he can't run anything.
He's the
he can make
Nikkei.
someone run.
We're gonna get sued to hell by a Canadian YouTuber who does not curse, but but he is our Nick A30.
Oh yeah,
What?
listen here there, bud.
We listen here, dear dude. We're gonna get canceled.
Okay, and anyway, I'm going to make sure I wring the trauma out of everyone. I like drinking your tears. They make me feel alive.
Hi, I am Dungeon Mistress. I am your host and your cameraman for this campaign. I like drinking another bodily fluid, but I'm not gonna mention that because it violates YouTube terms of service.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yes, hi. I will be playing Maxwell Blackwood. I will be traumatizing to the M in return. Do not worry about it. I am definitely not a threat to society.
Potato, please help us. Help us. We need to cleanse.
Oh, you sweet summer child. You think I was here to help?
He is wrong in one regard. He's not here to destroy society. We all are.
Yeah, I am Potato. I am playing Mike the Tremere. I, the player, oldest one here. I, the character, the youngest one here.
No.
We are.
Question. How old is Elijah in lore?
We're not spoiling that on fucking stream.
I mean,
I did say he was 27. That's all I'm saying.
no, sorry, not Elijah. I mean Mike. My apologies.
Yeah, we
26.
look the same.
Then Mike, you are the second youngest. Maxwell's 24.
Not
Youngest player
including
and youngest
actual
character.
age.
No,
Let's
no,
start with the stream.
including actual age.
Oh, damn.
Maxwell is the youngest here. Uh, he's also the most world knowledgeable of you all, so go fuck yourself.
Don't threaten me with a good
Okay.
time.
What?
Okay, we're starting the chronicle right here, right now.
See, I'm already doing my job of traumatizing the storyteller.
Okay. It feels like it's been a week due to how long you've been driving. With all the traffic lights and Sarabella getting hungry, so Montgomery had to stop by McDonald's and uh accidentally taking Ron Turner to listen, and he doesn't really like going to the Anarch equivalent. Do they call it them Elysiums among the Anarchs? I don't remember. I know in Bloodlines they still called it an Elysium, but that was
I
for
believe in more current lore, the closest approximation that we have is a rant. This is not a
okay.
joke.
Okay, so he always hates going to this rant, and for a few reasons. And you guys pull up in downtown Santa Monica to see why. It's a giant club, buildings tall, oh, the lights are bright, and the words spell out the asylum. And there's Greek statues on top. What do you call those things where you part of the roof goes forward, but it's not entirely the roof? Where you can put stuff on.
An awning?
Let's go
A
with that.
balcony?
An awning. It's
Or a
not a
balcony?
balcony. It's not a balcony. I know. I'm looking at the Bloodline version of it. Anyway, various Greek statues, and someone walks out the door of it and then vomits all over the ground as Montgomery just begins to look for parking. Oh,
Maxwell will smile because this is exactly where he normally, performs. Like places
like
like this.
Elijah, why the fuck is he smiling? Elijah.
Well, because I'm in my home ground now, old man.
Oh, that's fucking perfect. Montgomery just looks fucking stressed.
And
Montgomery looks like he's about to beat a bitch.
Mike, however, is just very nervous the entire time. Like, he was
Maxwell
nervous from the time that we started this car ride, but he is even more nervous now.
Maxwell will look back at him. Hey, just relax, man. It'll all be fine as long as keep your hands to yourself.
You see his hands are currently working with a pair of knitting needles and some yarn.
Don't
Oh, you knit?
Yes, sometimes.
don't try to stab a bitch in the neck with those.
I
Sarabella
make no
looks.
promises.
Sarabella looks at Mike. Ooh, I had to buy you some yarn when I drag Elijah here to Hot Topic again.
Wait, Priesty Boy goes to Hot Topic? He
I will
looks.
not elaborate further on this. He's just going to like facepalm himself.
I mean, you look like you could Hot Topic, but I didn't want to assume.
I heard they sell shorter priest robes there.
Why would I want shorter?
Nah, you know
They want you to
why.
look like they want you to look like a stripper, Elijah.
Nah, priest not my type.
Okay, could we just have you found a parking spot, Montgomery?
Yes, and I want to leave this car as much as you do.
Come
Sorry,
on,
Bella,
you
do
both
you?
enjoy it.
Uh, Actually, Elijah, I do have a quick question for you.
Go ahead.
Have you ever heard of this thing called a yaoi?
Sarah looks horrified and whispers, "He's not ready to learn about yaoi."
Maxwell has the exact same reaction as I just had.
What
It
is
is
yaoi?
it is my best assumption to say no comment in this matter.
I'm
Max
just gonna like give a knowing look towards Maxwell.
Maxwell nods like, yeah, I know what the fuck you talking about, cuh.
Mike and Maxwell are just gonna be best friends.
Mike and Maxwell are gonna tease the shit out of this entire party.
Okay, yeah. Montgomery then looks to Sarah. Sarah, do you have the jackets that me and Elijah need? Because, members of the Catholic Church showing up at the club is, oh, yeah,
And
they're in the back.
usually y'all are seen as the fun police, not gonna lie.
Oh, oh, please, I can definitely be that. I mean, I've killed over like 10 people uh, at once to save someone.
That's not the best thing to admit to in a car. By the way, how the fuck are you driving a car? Can't you, like, don't you, like, short circuit anything that has to do with electricity?
This isn't an electric car.
Yeah, points towards towards the front lights. How the fuck are they still on, though?
Oh, uh, I paid a Nosferatu to do some, technology things.
You huh? Huh?
Anyway, we're
Wait,
parking.
Nosferatu, like that one like old famous guy?
Oh, yes, there was some Nosferatu got salty and decided to leak important information about the clan, and well, that Nosferatu, death would have been merciful, to say the least.
Uh, and what the fuck is Dracula? I
Let me
mean,
see.
I meant the book.
Oh, hola. Vlad, from what I hear of the rumors, Vlad decided, he wanted to be famous or something. Good Bram Stoker leaked important information.
And he's dead now, I presume.
Uh, no. No, he's not. The only reason's because he's a Methuselah.
Methuselah or fucking what?
Wait.
Very ancient and powerful.
Dracula is real.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently he is.
You see, like another note gets jotted down.
I'm
Uh,
going to burn that notebook.
yeah, I was about to say you better not write anything more down that notebook you're not gonna have for very long.
Anyway, let's go over some fucking ground rules because you two are a very high risk of getting executed if I just speaking out of turn. Is that
Uh,
understood? And
I
if Teresa
mean,
doesn't execute you, who, who shall find the information of people you care about? And make sure you stay in line.
Okay.
Good. Now, let's go over this. You are to be respectful to the Baron and need to learn to shut your mouth at some points. Unlike a lot of Anarch Barons, Therese doesn't have much patience for that. And second thing, I will have to wait for someone to let us into her office, in which case you are free to explore the club however you wish. But since you're newer kindred, understand, and you cannot hint towards vampirism, you cannot use your vampiric powers. There's just because you're too new to understand the consequences of that.
Not even in, like, you know, a place built by vampires. Seems kind of.
There's humans in the club. We can't make it a soul vampire club. That'd be very suspicious and a perfect target for hunters.
I mean, I've performed at private clubs before. You could just make one of those.
You can bring that to the Baron. I don't own the building. Now,
Right. Good chance I get recognized in there, though. Oh, God.
Sarah, do you have another coat?
I'm. It's not the coat, dumbass. It's the.
No, with a hoodie.
I'm. Might have. Or maybe we think rationally and we think, oh, maybe the attention gets drawn away from the two literal priests.
And we also think rationally and think about how a missing person has shown up at a club just randomly instead of going to the police station, seeing his friends or family.
I mean, thinks back to his past. Yeah, no, some people might expect that. But fuck it, give me the hoodie.
Sarabella reaches into the back of the car and gives him a hoodie that she has to shake for a bit, and a few moths fly out. It's a ugly
Yeah.
yellow hoodie.
I'm going to fucking sacrifice your left arm to Satan.
Elijah, do a prayer.
I'm going to sacrifice your left arm to Satan. Elijah, pray.
Yeah, sure thing.
What? No.
Did I just cut out my voice right there?
Yeah, yeah.
No, not really. It's not that
Do the
bad.
prayer
Okay.
again.
Yes, yes, sure thing, Montgomery.
Is there something we can use for this, or should I just leave it in the car and I'm just gonna like motion to the sword that's on my back?
Is it a real sword?
Why do you have a sword,
Yes.
dude?
It's
Uh,
you can't you
it was
can't
my
bring up.
grandma's idea.
Who the fuck is your grandma?
A very scary lady.
Holy shit. Your grandma likes swords? No. Would love to meet her.
You might be able to pass it off as a replica, but probably just leave it here just in case.
Why
This is
leave
why
All
why
right.
leave a protection item here? It seems like a bad choice.
there's something called guns or daggers.
Yeah, no, if you're a
You can't
pussy, puts up his
take
fists.
your
I got these.
Montgomery is gonna wait, what do I roll for this? Just double checking. I just need to see if it's a roll. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Come on. work with me here?
Oh dear God, is Montgomery
Yeah.
just going to fucking shoot me? You know, you're really
Mm.
fucking predictable, you dumb fuck.
Montgomery summons a few shadow of tentacles. I could tear off your arms right here.
Yeah, it would be fun. Though, Rockstar Found Dead in Priest Fan doesn't seem like a very good rock title.
We can burn your body.
Montgomery.
Priest burns famous Rockstar's body outside of van. Also doesn't seem too
Like,
good.
I'm not being serious.
Neither am I,
Yeah, well,
because I
that's
know
not
you
what
won't do
happened
it.
last time.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's just go in. And Sarabella hands Elijah a big red coat, and Montgomery a blue one.
I'm also going to leave my very big hats, and it's going to be very notable. Even with a coat, I'm going to be easily recognized.
Maxwell.
Sarabella, you will be guarding the car. Why can't I go in? Because last time you ended up drunk off your ass, and then we had to take you to the fucking hospital.
Isn't that fun? I
Well,
mean, like, getting a
maybe if
bit
so.
drunk.
He was biting people.
Yeah. You're vampires. You have no right to judge that.
He's a human.
Yes, and have you ever seen what a junkie does on enough coke?
Everyone,
Sorry.
just get out the fucking car.
Right. Gets out the car.
Montgomery starts walking to the building, and then Sarabelle waves at you guys.
Right. So, what exactly is going on with her?
She's a ghoul. Montgomery's ghoul.
Yeah, besides that.
Well, we can't really handle technology or to get fried, as you already know. So she's pretty handy.
So, you just have someone to handle computers for you. Well, that's great.
Well, make phone calls, receive calls, all that.
Sounds charming.
Like a secretary, yeah. Well, she's not really a secretary.
Do you really just not understand that some people would rather just live their life?
Sarabella's gonna roll down the window and just say, "You guys better be quiet about talking about this. You don't know who's listening. Okay? I
Right.
Besides, I do this stuff for Montgomery for a few reasons. One of which is actually wait, no, I can't mention that right now. Okay, you do, you guys try not to fuck shit up. For real, do not do that. At Montgomery already has anger issues, but he at least tolerates this. Therese will actually make you go fucking insane.
You should have seen me in the fun. You should have seen me like a couple of years ago. That was fucking insane.
And she's gonna look at Mike. Sword dude. Uh, you seem like someone who knows about clubs more than Elijah here, and are more saner than the blonde.
How the fuck
And
am
you,
I not blonde? How the fuck am I not sane?
can
Wait,
you make sure? Can you make sure the blonde doesn't cause too much problems?
I'm going. I am going to sip a martini.
I've actually never been in a club.
You've never been in a club?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, you're not the only one.
We've got 2 virgins.
No, let's just get inside.
As you guys walk inside, you see Montgomery talking to a bouncer, and the bouncer gives a knowing look, looks back at you guys, and Montgomery beckons the three of you forward.
Dear God, you look that. Goddamn. Why does none of this look appealing? The closer I get.
Oh, please, I hate coming here too.
Yeah, but you do it because of boring old man reasons. I say it because this place seems dull as shit.
Montgomery goes to open the doors, and just by creaking open, and you hear a lot of loud, blaring music, and you hear someone shout out in the distance, "Holy shit, Mandy Blue's playing tonight! Holy fuck, man!"
Who the fuck is that?
One of Teresa's council women.
Never heard
Pretty
of him.
big on. She's pretty big in the indie scene.
No, I have not heard of them yet.
And Montgomery just grabs Maxwell by his ear and starts dragging him inside.
Maxwell will remove his hand from his ear, like, what the fuck, dude? I
You act like a
am.
child, so you will be treated as such.
And you act like a senile old man, so I will treat you as such. You need you need your medication, Grandpa?
I'm so tempted to have Montgomery just use dominate on him right now.
Maxwell
Montgomery.
is.
I'm just going to give him like a glare at Montgomery, just like, don't do
Bes-
it.
besides, besides, if you do that shit in a club, I think that if you do shit like grabbing my ear in a club, I think there's going to be more problems.
You have a good point, child.
Don't call me child, call me fucking Maxwell.
Well, you
No,
are technically a child, newly embraced and all that.
I do not fucking care.
this is
Also,
why I don't have kids. This is why I don't have kids.
then who the fuck is the one in the van? And that one, points out Elijah. They seem like your kids. At least in how you're treating
They're
them.
they're adopted.
Yeah, that still means they're your kids, asshole.
Okay, are we going to continue arguing pointlessly, or are we actually going to get inside and not hold up everyone else? We're causing a scene.
Yes, you're right. Maybe I do need to go to the anger management. And
You
again.
most fucking definitely do, my guy.
Anyway, I'm going to speak with the bartender. You and Mike here are free to do as you please, provided you don't cause much of a scene. And me and Elijah will come fetch you. Is that understood?
Yeah, understood, Grumpy McGrumpants. And
Very
Maxwell will
well.
just begin to walk off.
Montgomery walks over to the bar area, and as you guys enter the main area, you see there's neon lights, a huge stage, and people wearing various fancy club outfits. How would I describe club outfits? It's usually
Skimpy.
with the colors skimpy outfits. It's usually you with the colors black, red, or blue. And on the stage, you see a poster of a younger woman, looks to be 19 or 20. You a poster with her long blue hair, an outfit that you would probably see on a vocal music video.
God, it's
In the
Hatsune
title,
Miku.
No.
Hatsune
No.
Miku?
Maxwell looks up at the fucking stage. Is that fucking Hatsune Miku?
who's Hatsune Miku?
Oh god, you're old.
Anyway, Montgomery points at the bar with a with very clean dark wood. Count with a clean dark wood counter, various drinks against the wall, some of which don't seem entirely legal, or at least you've never heard of some of these brands. Elijah, follow
Expensive
me.
shit.
On it.
The two of you walk off, and it's just now Maxwell and Mike.
Right, buddy. So you don't know what to do you?
Are we at like at a table right now?
No, we're just we're just standing around.
No, and I'd feel better if we went and found a table.
Nah, seems boring as shit. At least look around for a bit.
Mike, in the corner of your eye, you see someone who looks very familiar in the corner.
Oh boy.
I'm going to look in their direction.
And you see it's Saul McFan. And he can be described as looking like if Jensen Ackles was like 26. And he's wearing in a suit and taking a swig of his drink in a very nice looking glass. What do you call the ones that kind of look like a cup, but then there's like a stick part, and then what do you call them?
A wine glass?
Okay.
Or do you
don't
mean
know
one?
what a wine glass is?
Okay, do you mean one that's more rounded or one that has more of like a sharp like decline?
Rounded.
Rounded is a wine glass. The sharp decline would be a martini glass.
Okay.
And then there's the flute, which is just a really tall, thin one.
And then the Holy
Anyway.
Grail chalice.
I actually
Okay.
have a Mind Flayer goblet.
Ooh, you're gonna have to show us that later.
Oh.
It's buried under some crowns right now.
Dang.
So, Stahl looks kind of depressed right now. You haven't really seen him since 3 days ago.
Yeah. I'm going to look at Max and I'll be like, I'll be right back. And I'm going to go.
That your boyfriend?
That's someone who probably hates my guts. And I'm going to go over to him. Just like, so.
Stahl turns around and blinks several times and the first thing he does is, holy fuck, it's the Satanists.
I'm more agnostic, not a Satanist, but
Didn't your grandma try converting people to the Satanic Church for fucking Halloween?
she's a Catholic.
I'm too drunk with this. Is in case you haven't been paying attention to the fucking news, my mother Did I say grandmother earlier? I meant mother. My mother went missing 2 days ago.
I know. I've also been looking for her.
Not like you'll find her, devil worshipper.
Damn.
Under my breath, I'll mutter, "An easier time than you." Well, if you're supposed to be looking for her, then you know this is probably one of the last places she'd like to be.
And I could say the same to you.
I have some unfortunate business here.
What? Uh, You fucking the guy over there points at Maxwell.
Not my type.
Maxwell looks at him like, looks at the guy pointing at him like, what the fuck are you on about?
Well, if you want to know why I'm here, well, that's not fucking important now, is it? You're just at least unlike you. Well, I'm not a charity case. And I guess we can also count Danielle as a charity case too.
I'm trying to be nice to you for once, and I was just going to come over and see if you'd like a friendly word, but it's clear you'd rather sit in your self-pity. I'm going to go. You have fun there.
At least you still have your mother.
It's not like I'm allowed to see her much anymore, and I'm going to walk away.
Maxwell will like walk up to meet him. Right. That does not seem like a fun time.
Uh, he is going to blow right past Maxwell and is going to go sit down at a table.
Maxwell will shrug and go deeper into the club because sometimes people just need to be left alone. And there's probably someone that'll come to accompany him.
And we're gonna go back to Elisha Montgomery. No, actually, no. We'll go with Maxwell. Maxwell, you see someone is extremely familiar at the club with if her green dyed hair. No, oh wait, am I reading this right? It's okay. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm reading the notes right. With her, you see someone at the club with red hair. Or, a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. Let's be Ian his mid to late 20s. He's wears a plaid and red jacket, and he's gonna drink out of a can. Looks again like, okay, why the fuck are you here? You're a staring.
And who dis?
You don't know. I misspoke earlier.
Hmm.
I was reading my notes wrong.
Nothing. Just trying to find my way through this whole place. It's big, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a bit boring, but better than going to the White Pedal Chapel and having to pick up my sister while my aunt yells at me.
Yeah, it does sound a lot better. Would
Name's
rather.
older Freckle.
Uh, name's Maxwell. I
Eh,
don't do
what
last
you
names
doing?
on first meeting.
That's reasonable. You know, oh, oh, I fucking hate that church, but Auntie's is a devout Catholic and she got custody of my sister.
Wait, repeat the name that you just said?
What name?
You mentioned the name just now.
The White
Some,
Petal Chapel?
yeah, some, uh, goddamn it, church. Nah.
Yeah. Uh, th- yeah. There's a pretty cool priest there, though. Oh, kind of like his aesthetic a bit.
Hmm. And what would that aesthetic be?
Goth. Like, he's not dressed goth, if that makes sense. He has, like, long black hair and red
Oh
eyes.
my god. I know who you're talking about.
Are you part of the church?
Oh no, most
Are you part of the
definitely.
church?
He'll stick out his hand. Maxwell Blackwood, very much against the church.
Oh, sweet.
But the person that you're talking about is traveling with me. Uh,
Huh?
for for reasons outside of my control.
Why the fuck would a Catholic priest be here? Are you drunk or high?
I am neither, though I wish I was both.
Okay, I'm gonna just walk away now. Proceeds to walk away.
Oh, good to know, I guess.
Meanwhile, Elijah and Montgomery are at the bar. And Montgomery is going to where is going to whisper to the bartender. And Elijah, you can hear this because you're close by. We seek the sister who paints the city a perfect hue amidst the castles of Ivory. Bartender nods and says, Etrice, she's in a meeting with some woman named Liberty. She'll be done with her meeting in just a few, I think. Got go let you know, and he's gonna go presumably to the back where they probably keep a phone or something. And Montgomery's gonna look at Elijah. You know, I'd offer you a drink if you could have alcohol.
Elijah is currently like slumped over with like his hair over his face since, you know, he's thinking about, oh my lord, there's going to be people after me. I don't know if they're after me. And he's reached into his hoodie that he's wearing and then like clutches his silver cross. Yeah, I'd pass anyway.
Montgomery takes a breath. I'm just as stressed as you are, and those youth are not helping much in that regard.
They're young, they're the youth.
They're young, they're the youth.
And I've been around for, I think 8 centuries. And God, they do not have any respect.
Sorry, I was focusing on something else. What was that?
I've been around for 8 centuries, and none of them have a tinge of respect like the olden days. Back when I was a lad, and I respected my father, and all my elders.
Well, I guess nowadays it's different. I mean, new people, new thoughts, new ideas. You're the ones that's going to lead the generation, after all.
I know. Ooh, and don't think I'm spouting pro elder bullshit like the Camarilla. Uh, I mean in the sense of people who know more about this shit that know how to keep everyone alive.
Well, perhaps they wouldn't even know in this situation. I mean,
Oh my god,
no
my
one
dogs are
knows
yelling.
everything.
Oh
You're
boy,
good.
you're
Okay,
good.
okay. So, still, ugh, oh, oh, it worries me that if they slip up
Yeah,
and
well, hopefully it won't be too much of a dire mistake and big consequences afterwards.
by the way, did you hear about what happened to to the previous Samisi councilwoman, Larissa?
No, I don't really know anything about the politics of everything.
Well, uh, uh, there's a few mysterious things. I mean, Alina Evans was found and torn apart weeks ago, so at first the sheriff thought this might be related, but Larissa's death was too clean. She, her remains were found in her own home. Well, her death's going to cause a bit of issues since she owned quite a bit of apartment complexes, which means we have less eyes on any newcomers coming in and who may be of concern.
Mm, yeah, and Elijah is immediately going to think about Orochi and clutch his cross even tighter. Yeah.
You're thinking of Orochi, I presume?
How Kai not? It's if he's here, then the others are. I really, I don't know what to do. I don't want to run again.
Well, there's a few potential answers. I mean, when I came to the Arnauts years ago, oh, I had a friend named Hubert Tropham. He's another Samesian. Actually, I've heard rumors that he's in the running of replacing Larissa. Hubert works at a modeling agency, and, well, if you can believe it, I'm actually E46. Not, close to being fucking 60, like my face suggests. You can thank him for that.
What bothered you to change your appearance then? I think that would be
Uh,
quite haunting.
uh, uh, you remember my issues with Johanna?
No, you never really told me about her. But
Let's
I
just,
do know you hate her a lot.
oh, yeah, let's just say that I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Mm, I, I see.
I'm just telling you there's another option we can do to get you out of their sight, but I know
No,
you won't
no,
go for it.
not. No, no, not. I have told you about what he did, right? And my true
Yes, yes,
person.
yes. I know.
Yeah, I can't. Not again.
I know. And he's gonna pat Elijah's back. I'll keep you safe, young one.
Thanks.
So what do you think of the other two? How do you suggest we keep them in line, at least until Therese places them with others?
Well, of course, Maxwell is. I have no idea how to keep him in check because he clearly doesn't want to be in check. And it's bound to cause some chaos or a leak or anything. So probably just keeps him close, I guess. And Mike, I think he's okay. Just he's he's not really liked since he's so.
Goth,
But
yes.
I mean he does have like that sword. I have no idea how he got something like that.
Well, I do have one option to keep Maxwell in check, and I might suggest it to Therese.
Don't you dare go after his fucking family.
And what is that?
He was mentioned he has a boyfriend. I just have to pay
Mon-
off a few notes for Octave.
no, Montgomery,
I'm
you
not going to
can't.
lay a finger on him. Maxwell just has to
Well,
believe I'm capable of that.
if Maxwell finds out about that, he will think otherwise.
And yet, would he be willing to risk the safety of his beloved? No, I don't think so.
Rearranges your
Well,
fucking
he
vocal
might.
cords.
Not gonna lie, if he did find out, he wouldn't care and just rip out your throat anyway. Not if he could, but he will try.
I have 800 years. The only reason I haven't fully attacked is to simply let him off with warnings and to not actually fucking injure him. I'm not that crazy, despite what Sarabella says.
Yeah, I know. But just he doesn't really take warnings, apparently.
Well, we do have our eyes. And Montgomery's gonna point to his eye.
Hmm, I guess. But then they become puppets, really, so it's not really great. And then
Um,
he'd also have another reason to try to kill you again.
you. He can try.
Well, you did try last time, and that didn't really work, so.
I was trying to hold back. Now. Oh, you see anyone from the church around?
I haven't been to church lately, so probably no. I should probably go back there. It's just been hectic, especially now.
No, I meant someone from the church at the club.
Oh, sorry. Uh, is there anyone around?
Um, you see Alder Freckle walking away from Maxwell, aka the older brother of one of the children who attends the church. A, a very paranoid child named Tulip.
Oh, well, there's Mr. Freckle over there. But don't look over there.
God, God, Alder Freckle. Why? Okay. What else is going on? Is he staring at us?
Is he?
No. He's just walking away from Maxwell slowly.
Well, he's walking away slowly, so that's not too big of an issue. But I'm pretty sure the bad news is he's walking away from Maxwell.
Oh,
Am I,
damn
am I,
it!
am I gonna get stabbed again?
It's probably nothing. It's probably just hope that it's nothing.
Then the barkeep comes back and is like, Alrighty, Therese wants to see you all now. Okay, how do we get Maxwell over here without alerting Older? He doesn't see me much. Okay, you
Well,
grab Mike, I grab Maxwell.
No, I think it'd be best if I grab Maxwell.
Alrighty, I'll go grab Mike then. And
Alright, beat you at the elevator?
yes, and remember, third floor.
Sorry, beat or
Gotcha.
meat?
Meet.
I'll get up and go to Maxwell.
Montgomery will go to Mike, and let's follow our favorite priest to Maxwell.
People here all that shit.
Alder is about to fully walk away, but then he sees he doesn't recognize it's you yet, Elijah. He just sees a stranger walking up to Maxwell. It's like, oh God, you are on drugs. Oh God, you are on. Yeah, wait, it's a southern accent. Fuck. You are on drugs. Let me get into it, y'all. Ah,
Y'all.
Don't even try, just don't.
You can't.
Y'all are on
need to
drugs,
get in.
aren't you?
You just can't need to get in with.
Y'all are on drugs. Y'all are on drugs, aren't you?
I already told you, man. I'm not on drugs. I
Points
just
to
talk like
Elijah, who's
this.
wearing that fucking hood.
Okay, that guy might be on drugs.
No, it's... Hello, sir. I'm just here to pick up my friend.
You're not making it any better, dude. Like,
Look, it's almost... It's almost curfew, okay? We have to go, alright?
I don't have a goddamn curfew. I am. What the fuck are you on about?
I'm going to lean down to, Maxwell and just secretly whisper, just stick to it. We're going to meet Therese, okay?
At least offer me drugs or something. At least that way you won't.
No,
You'll think it's
what
normal.
what makes you think I have drugs? You already talk like you're on drugs.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Hell,
My
I can't.
boyfriend says that my speaking voice is glorious. You don't even have one.
Uh, just
Right, I'm just messing with you, dude. And he'll like wave towards that dude who was obviously backing away from him. Yo, I need to go leave. My buddy pal here is telling me that we need to go. So, see you later.
I'm gonna call my aunt and warn her about the drug addicts if she comes this way.
Why in the fuck would you invite your aunt to a fucking club?
No,
just
she
keep
lives
walking
near
to
the area.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot better.
And then she's probably gonna rant to Father Elijah and his actual dad, Ed Montgomery, about how we need to pray to get rid of the drugs.
Faintly looks towards Montgomery.
Today, Junior.
Sorry, other person. Elijah. Right.
I don't see you moving.
Yeah, I'll get the fucking moving.
Meanwhile, Montgomery just goes to sit with Mike and is like, we need to head to the elevator.
You can just see that he's like kind of angrily knitting into his bag right now, just like, fine, whatever. Just gonna put his knitting needles and yarn up, stand up, just like, where?
He points to one elevator left of the entrance. And then he turns to see. Yeah, I think Elijah's pushing Metal. I don't know how they're moving.
Sure, I'm pushing Maxwell. Let's say that.
Why are you pushing me, you bastard?
I'm telling you to move. You're not moving. Let's go.
Right. He moves with him.
I just like out of game in how Justin, who has never played VTM, actually immediately takes the shit seriously. While Mitras here, who's played it before, is like, I'm not taking any of it seriously.
Mainly because I'm a cunt, and I fucking love doing dumb shit like this.
I'm a cut.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
It is kind of fun. Be chaotic.
Like, Maxwell's created with the very express intent of going, fuck the established way that everything works.
And tell you what, young one. No, if you want those soul things, you have a few things I can give you to keep to sew if you wish. Just mainly jackets with rips. He's talking to Mike.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
If you want, young one, after all this, I can give you some of my jackets that I don't want anymore, mainly due to the rips. You can keep them, if you want to sew sew into them.
I'm not a sewer. I knit. They are two separate things.
Ah,
I'm
My
sorry.
mother, she can sew.
I'm sorry, Mike. I have to do this to you. Actually,
what's your mother's name?
I won't share that.
Well, well, we do need to know, in case someone puts up a missing poster for you.
If I tell you her name, she could end up dead.
Not unless you fuck up, and besides, we have other ways of finding out her name.
Then use those other ways, because I will not be telling you. This isn't being disrespectful to you. This is me wanting to protect my family.
Understood. I have similar reasons for doing some of the things I do. And he's gonna look at Elijah. Now, let's go on.
wait, they're gay.
What? No, I
making
don't know. What?
I'm making a joke. Don't worry about it.
Are you shipping Elijah and Montgomery together?
Oh, most definitely not. I'm stupid. I'm not fucked up.
Oh, good.
Okay, we're moving on. Elevator. You guys are at the elevator.
You sound physically
And
pained.
yep. Anyway, the wallpaper is kind of floral near it, and Montgomery's just going to look at Matzel and Elijah. Can you not walk? Can he not walk on his own? God, he's not even a child. He's a toddler.
He's here. Let's just go.
Ugly Elijah, I will need to teach you how to drag someone. in one day.
Wait, did he say drag or drug?
Drag.
Good. Eh, sure, whatever.
And Montgomery presses a button, elevator opens, and then he heads in. Hurry up.
God,
Wait, no, Montgomery
wait.
can't press the elevator. Wait.
I
just
was about to say Maxwell looks at him like, wait, you can use elevators, but you can't fucking use a no.
Okay, Montgomery he just stares at the buttons. I did
Maxwell,
not I didn't
okay, which one do I need to punch in? Because you clearly fucking can't.
third floor.
He will punch it in. Literally.
If you break this, I'm not paying. I'm not going to help you out from that.
Yeah, understood.
Montgomery heads into the elevator. Is anyone else gonna head into
Yeah.
the elevator?
Right,
Yeah,
right, yeah, we'll follow.
Maxwell will also
I mean,
step into
yeah.
the elevator.
I'm
Doors
also getting in the
close, and you just hear happy elevator music. So what do you both do as jobs? Wait, I know you do rot sauce shit, but don't you have a day job?
No, I do enough sets and am well known enough to be paid for my shit. So yeah, no, that's what I live off.
It's not catching your voice.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything. Um, well, I work part time at a nursing home. I help out with hospice.
Ah, good. Easy way for you to get blood. Good and less
And
suspicious.
recently came into possession of the red page. Yeah.
Suddenly the elevator doors open. You see another hall. And Montgomery's about to step out when suddenly a, a woman and with dark skin and then braid up hair with with very dark sunglasses hits them open. It's like, oh my goodness! It's we have company, Therese. And Therese's first response is, You're a professional, Liberty. What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just being the part of the welcoming committee. We don't have a welcoming committee. Didn't you know?
Well,
I'm pretty sure your sister Era was working on making one. I'm going to kill my sister later."
for one I do like the welcoming community. I think it's a great choice.
"Oh, you really think so? Let me get a good look at you." And she's gonna go up to him and grab Maxwell's face. "What in the world are you?"
I am a former playboy, current rock star.
"Oh, Toreador?
Negative.
Uh, you definitely have the vibes of a Toreador."
If you, I swear to God, if you're talking about my looks.
Oh, not just that, but the musical artisticness and being a whore.
Right. Could have phrased that a bit differently.
If you haven't gathered, you're trying to figure out your clan.
Yep.
Well, what are you then? Hmm. Hmm.
I.
Hmm.
They. Do you want me to just say it?
Oh, yes, indeed. Otherwise, if
I.
you're human or something else, I'll tear out your goddamn throat.
I thought you were the nice vampires. Clearly, I was mistaken.
Now answer the question.
I am a Zamish.
Alrighty. And she's gonna go up to Mike and grab his face.
Dear God,
What are
please.
you?
Please don't
What
touch
are
me.
you? No. Oh, anyway, what are you?
Tremere?
Oh, a
Yeah,
warlock.
we're not supposed to get along together, but he's actually pretty cool. And doesn't make me, and the only one that doesn't make me want to go drink mimosas by a pool.
That's actually a good thing. Can we get drunk? Miss McFadden was saying something about that before she disappeared, but I never got a full answer to that.
You have to mix a bit blood in, and then because our body's digestive system doesn't work anymore, you'll still vomit it up later.
Trust me, I tried. The people who were taking care of me had to, stay with me for like a solid 5 hours.
Oh, alrighty, come on in, come on in. Oh, by the way, Monty, I love the little ponytail. Oh, 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 wait, do you have a date night tonight? But then, these things interrupted that. No, I'm celibate. You know this. Oh, 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 Elijah, you're here too.
Yes, hello.
Come in. And I'm sure Teresa wants to know everything about this.
Oh,
And
God.
you see a blonde woman with piercing blue eyes adjust her glasses. She's dressed all businessy. Looks to be in her 20s and sees Matt's one's like, oh, I was wondering what was going on with you. I mean,
If you
I
mean,
lost touch with Piper and Miguel a few weeks ago.
yeah, don't know what happened to them. I do know what happened to me, though.
So now,
Had a boxing match with the Sepaa and then got staked because they pulled a cheap trick.
the very fact you a fledgling survived spot would almost be admirable, but no, knowing them, it's only a cheap trick. And if they staked you instead of bringing you to their base, it's,
Well,
mm,
yeah, no, if you need to know a name, then, this joint points towards Elijah Montgomery. I seem to be familiar with the fucker. Call himself Obochi or something.
Orochi, and let's just say he's a man and I used to run in similar circles with. Hundreds of years ago, though.
I see.
Therese pours some wine into a cup and drinks it. And who is that?
Someone who got caught in the crossfire. A Tremere. You can introduce yourself.
Uh, um, Hi, I'm Mike. just kind of wave
Who
at her.
sired you?
She asked that and just like, sire, sire. Right, the person who turned me, Miss McThan.
McFan? Why would she? Hmm,
Something
odd.
about me walking in at the wrong moment.
I see. Where's McFan, by the way? I had her working on a few research things for me.
I don't know. She disappeared, like 2 nights ago.
What's the status of her home and bookstore?
Uh, Bookstore? It's fine. It's technically mine now.
Oh, no. I'm not letting you take full ownership until I send people to excavate stuff, because if she just randomly disappeared, we need to know if stuff has gone missing, and if it hasn't, we need to move it out of there. I'd
I
rather
mean,
not have a random kind go in there, find vampire secrets.
I
Liberty
did a
just lets it.
full inventory when she disappeared. Everything was in its place, and she showed me where some of the what she called the secret stash was, and everything was in place. So
She was researching stuff about the Book of Nod, a place about a place where a page of the Book of Nod may be, and if Sepaa are in the area. Yeah. Never mind. I can't trust a fledgling to handle very important things. And Liberty just looks around and says, you should have given the job to me. You were focused on other matters, Liberty. And besides, it's someone who looks about 19 with your sort of personality, asking about various ancient histories. Such would be much more suspicious when you're not even old enough to finish a bachelor's degree. And that attracts too much attention. Huh. Still? No. No. She puts her hands up. So, you've all made yourselves target of the spot? Oh, that's quite lovely.
I have tried to keep myself out of their eyes.
No, they're going to. If they left you alone, if they simply stake you, they want something else from you. Either they were trying to move you to a place to torture you, or something else. I can't think of it right now.
They stuffed me into a very, very nice coffin.
Often. She would say, Elijah Montgomery, where did you find them? And how did the meeting with that Nosferatu go?
Did go pretty well. I was at a funeral home.
Which, St. Martin's?
Was it that one?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have to get Rusty send some of his goons to watch the place in case it's secretly a Sabbat base.
It may be, given Orochi's habits with Tremors.
Oh yes, I'm honestly surprised we found Mike in one piece. You usually, from what I hear, he tears them limb from limb and then puts them back together and he doesn't fucking finish the sentence.
Mike is very uneased at what he just heard.
Yeah, best if you don't know the rest.
You mentioned the Book of Nod, Therese? Ah, yes. See, I had heard from few sources that some information looked to be pointing towards a simple passage from it. It being located around the area. And I frankly wanted to get to it first before anyone else. It seems the Sepaa were pretty active, but I don't think going after these two were part of that plan. And fucking Sabat, I already have to deal with a potential Garu slash Gangrel of frenzying, you know, or and the Camarilla on my back. He pours more of her totally not blood, and it's actually wine, guys, into a cup.
Oh, right. The YouTube stuff. Gotcha. Oh, with like actual wine.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, that doesn't look very appetizing.
Oh, please, you're kindred. You'll crave the taste of blood within no time.
I
I'm simply doing this
sure.
to keep up appearances. Now, well, I'm focusing on the Sabat stuff, which Montgomery, normally I'd hand it off to you, but there's something else I want you to do. And what will that be? Simple. You're the most experienced at handling Sabat, and we have two fledglings who've earned their ire, and one of them even has the ire of the Camarilla. So guess what? You get custody of them.
Yay, I'm
Oh,
triple fucked.
oh, has oh yes, I've heard about your issues with Montgomery. Guess what? You're going to listen to him.
Yeah, am I going to have to live in his house?
Depends, really.
On what?
What we agree is the best course of action.
Right. I guess.
Especially since you all are going to be hanging around each other a lot, and you're famous, so we need to come up with a good cover story to explain why you're all together.
I mean, fair enough.
What's Mike? What's Elijah? So, are you like a distant relative?
I've never met him before earlier tonight.
Oh, no. It also strikes me why we're similar.
Well, guess what? That might actually help you out with a cover story. Yeah. And frankly, we need a cover story because, let's be honest, people are going to fucking question why two people decently high up in the Catholic Church are hanging around a famous rock star who pulls out her phone and has literally gone to some concert saying "fuck the church."
I didn't exactly say fuck the church, but I made songs about it.
Well, good, that screws us over. Good job.
Indeed. Hell to Christ is a great song, though. A buddy of mine worked real hard on it.
You, Tremere, I can come up with something decent. Montgomery, your current lie with Elijah is that he's your estranged son, and after college, and your wife's death, you both made up. We can use that space of time.
Oh god.
And what do you suggest we do? Oh, Elijah, tell me about your time in college.
Um. Shit. I don't know.
It's
Uh.
what
Yeah. Go
you
ahead.
ever mention any specific names of universities to people who asked?
Um. Not really. My memory's still a little bit hazy after the embrace. So.
Okay.
Nothing comes to mind.
What colleges did these other two go, and what years?
Names college here.
Uh, well, I'll make it up on the spot. Santa Monica School of the Arts. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's canon.
Fuck.
I actually never went to college.
Okay, good. There's no records. We can work with that. Elijah, oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to say you went 1 year to that college of the arts, but then heard the call of God and decided to pursue becoming a priest instead.
All right.
Wait, when did I'm trying to
Yeah, within
how
the
how old
church,
are you,
definitely.
Rockstar? And what year did you graduate?
I'm 24 and I graduated like, what, 2, 3, maybe 4 years ago. Something like that.
Okay, can we line that up with you, Elijah? I
I
mean,
think so.
we can always say you held back on going to college for a few years. There's
Yeah.
and you, Mike. Guess what? You're now related to him. So, do you have any relatives or family you're currently in constant contact with that can dispute that?
Yes.
Do you have any loose ends on your family tree that we can use?
The only one I can think of is my grandfather on my mom's side, but that's it, really.
Okay, good. You're cousins. And so, is he going to be related through my brother and my or sister? I just need to know so I can roll with this.
Bye.
Are you there, Potato? Oh God, Potato died.
No, I'm here. I'm just realizing my mic is very sensitive right now.
Okay, so
You could
we
just
have
use push to talk.
so, Mike. How am I related to you? Through a sister, a brother? Ah,
I I don't know. Like, the most from that I would know about the entire situation was some guy knocked up my grandma, then left, and that's the only thing I know about the entire situation.
It sounds like an asshole.
Yes, and when I find him, I'm going to punch him.
Well, okay. We can just say I was yeah he, yeah I'm another bastard of your grandfather. I'm already a bastard. And that's how you and Elijah are related to me. Understood? And then we all met up after doing an ancestry DNA test. Those are popular, right?
I mean, they were a few years ago.
We can work with that. Alright, and Teresa's gonna look at Maxwell, and guess what, Timmy? You and Elijah are old friends.
That
Oh.
is, unfortunately, probably further from the truth, but alright.
I'm sure you're
Alright.
both good at acting.
Right. Sure.
Now
Yeah.
let's start with some um ground rules among vampires, so you all don't end up dead when Montgomery's not around.
Alright then.
Do not speak of vampirism's existence to those kind. Kind is our word for humans. Kindred is what we call each other as vampires. Those as Sepaa like to refer to themselves as Canaanites. It's, it's do not murder or a kindred in cold blood unless you have a damn good reason to. So please do not try to stab Montgomery. What's that fucking Maxwell?
Yeah. What do you need?
Oh, don't worry, I'm used to avoiding knives.
Why are you used to avoiding knives?
I knew someone who liked to use them a lot.
Okay. Sounds kind of fucked up.
Oh, don't worry. We're all fucked up in the head here anyway.
Yeah, one big happy fucked up family.
Yes. Now, another thing. Nah, most kindred. This is mainly a Camarilla law, but it's good for a lot of you to understand some of their laws in case you ever walk into their territory. Yeah, yeah. You do not feed in another kindred's domain, aka where they claim hunting rights without express permission. Second Camarilla law. I have to read this. I have to read this from memory. Yeah. Do not embrace anyone without the prince's or primogen's permission. I'm not a prince, but it's good for you all to keep in mind. Us anarchs don't really have much rules against unauthorized embraces, though we do demand you keep it under control. Oh, and at least go over it with one of my council members, and they bring it to me, just to make sure you're not accidentally trying to embrace a hunter.
Right.
It's mainly a safety thing. And another thing, you all are aware this about the state of your bodies, right?
Very much so.
What
So
do you
for
mean?
several things. First thing is if you get shot, you won't die, unless someone decapitates you or leaves you in the sun, and that's simply instant death. Though enough gunshots can eventually take you down. Um, though most of the time you end up in torpor, which is basically a vampire coma that sometimes some among us don't wake up for decades or centuries. Is is second thing, you are all immortal and you will outlive your families. I say this now so you don't cry, so you can process that immediately instead of when they die, and you go on a quest to discover immortality. Yes, it's happened before.
No shit.
Third thing, all your bodily fluids are blood, and your vampire blood is highly addictive. This is how we get ghouls. You see, if a human drinks our vampire blood, aka our vitae, they, they become very addicted. Like, our blood's more addictive than crack cocaine.
That doesn't
And
produce
ghouls
the
gain
same effects, I hope.
ghouls gain in slight immortality from that as long as they get a good supply of blood and their master and a fragment of their master's abilities. Montgomery, you have a ghoul, you can explain. Thus, for example, Lorabelle can go into the shadows like I can. And she hasn't aged past 26 when I started giving her my blood.
That is terrifying.
That's kind of how we have to run things. I mean, we can't act in the day, and if no, and if mo, and some of us have affairs that we need to take care of, like, ik, 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 for example, I have some church things since I'm in the church cloak, but I can't do a lot of it without Cerebella. And you may be asking, oh, why don't you just rely on the power of befriending humans? That kind of causes issues because they have no way to have yet loyalty guaranteed.
Right. Anything more you have to add?
And I have to add this. Since I've heard you've had a boyfriend, don't have sex.
That is my choice, lady. And if you're worried about the cooling thing or the blood thing, condoms have existed for a couple years now.
I don't. Can I leave this fucking conversation?
No, you cannot.
Montgomery slowly reaches for his gun.
Why are you
Like,
concentrating?
I'm just going to like pull his arm back, like don't.
no, I was going to just shoot at the ceiling. Montgomery, you have very many issues, and I'm a Malkavian saying that. You guys know you should all just, like, forget about that shit, like, legit. Stop being Catholic. I mean, the true founder of vampires is Set. No, it's fucking Cain. Sucks a fudgin'. No. Set is the first vampire.
I am going to jump out that window.
I'm just going to lean
Same.
over after you say that and just be like, I might join you.
Well, good. If you
Yeah,
both jump out the
same.
window, we'll have to fake your deaths. And you'll never be able to see your friends or family again, because you're supposed to be dead.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that for the sake of my bruh.
Now, for this night, I'm going to specifically request you all stay at Montgomery's place. Please, just in case, Sepaa are looking around for you. It's best to not go to your usual places. And there's actually someone who can watch out for you guys in the day. Also, I should probably also tell you, if you ever have the idea to embrace someone, the usual process is you drain them of their blood and then fill their bodies with your own blood. And there is a very high risk of death in them not taking the embrace.
Right.
Now that will be all. I have to fix a few of these issues whose I'm currently facing. I will send word or if anything comes up. But for now, the current plan is for you all to stay in Montgomery's home. And I don't want any of you complaining.
Right. Got it. Got it.
And do be careful what you say to your loved ones.
Yeah, of course.
No. Montgomery nods and walks towards the elevator. Wait, we should give them some blood dolls since I bet some of them haven't ate yet. No! No, we are not giving. I do not want your blood dolls near me! But, and it's free blood, and we don't even have to ghoul these fuckers because they think it's like a weird thing we do. I'm. We're leaving now. Montgomery just points at the fucking elevator.
On it.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Y'all are
Montgomery
gross.
goes. What was that?
Nothing.
Montgomery goes in and is like, okay, can one of you push the button?
So tempted to punch it again, but I'm just gonna press it.
No, since you're one of the flesh crafters, I figure it's best to get you in contact with a member of your clan and to figure out proper uses of your abilities so you don't end up accidentally permanently scarring someone. Shamia, I will be looking towards finding someone who can teach you more about blood magic. Because, well, I am of Clan Resambla and we do not do that. Unless we eat someone. And Montgomery realizes what he just said.
Mike is absolutely like stepping away as much as he can from him after he says that.
Oh, don't worry, it's a crime punishable by death. Up in the Anots and Camarilla. We're not cannibals.
Some
That,
are.
yes, that's mainly the Sabat.
I meant blood bleachers.
So, I do have the sleeping bags and the and 1 or 2 extra mattresses. So uh, you won't be sleeping on the floor, if I can help it.
Oh, dear God. Oh my God, help us all.
Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure God has abandoned you.
Oh, he was never with me to begin with, old man.
So, uh, uh, what do you all want to hash out some more details on the cover story?
Everything on my side's perfectly in check.
Just have to meet up with someone.
You're not, you're not going to meet up with your boyfriend.
Yes, I am. Go fuck yourself.
Elijah, do something before I fucking snap.
Elijah, if you try to restrain me, I
Remember?
will. Elijah, if you try to restrain me, I will make sure that one of my vertebrae turns into a knife and pierces your neck.
Okay, first of all, not wanted. Second of all, I'm not Montgomery. Third of all, Monty, remember your verses.
Listen, I'm not going to. He's not going to be here anytime soon. But when he does arrive, the first thing I'm doing is seeing him.
And I wonder, do you intend to ghoul him or turn him?
And I wonder how the fuck is that your business?
Frankly, I want to create less of a mess than this entire situation is.
Frankly, I have people that I care about.
I did too once.
Well, then you cannot relate to me anymore.
When the elevator doors open, Montgomery, what's up? What's ahead of y'all?
So
Nah.
sorry, I have to make note of this. The chat is going insane. With Zed going, let my man be gay, let him see his boyfriend, and then someone else, which I believe is a prior cast member, saying, don't bury your gays.
That's actually me.
That's you,
Okay, can we get a
motherfucker.
screenshot of this? Can we get a screenshot of this? I need to put it on the wall.
Yeah, 1 second. This is
Elevator music.
this is the best thing since elevator music.
Oh my lord, we actually have viewers!
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got 5 watching right now.
Yeah, hey people, you want to know something cool, by the way, for the other campaign that we streamed today? We reached 48 viewers within 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, question, do we want to end it here for today?
there's one, and there's 2 more things I want to do. So
Sure.
Montgomery just walks out of the club in a rush.
Well, Priesty boy, I think you're the only one who can really chase after him.
Hmm. I get. Is there a reason why he's chasing? I mean, running?
That's what struck a chord.
Well, you're
And
to
this,
blame with that.
yeah, but I don't think that I think that if I go over there, that he'll fucking murder me.
Okay, I'll be your buffer.
Not my buffer. I mean, you're the only person who fucking knows him on any level.
It just he has anger management issues, as you already know.
Yeah, no
So the best
shit.
thing is just wait for him to calm down or tell him to see a therapist.
Right. I'm gonna tell them to do the second thing later, but for now, let's just get to that fucking car.
Oh no, definitely do not tell him the second one, especially from you.
Yeah, and dude needs professional help. It's
That's
not
true.
something that should be hidden. Like, what the fuck is he thinking?
Alright, just let's just go home, I guess.
Yeah, I already said let's get to the fucking car.
Yep.
So I assume Elijah's going to head first. First,
Yes.
or okay, Elijah. You see the car in the distance, and you see Montgomery doing taking several deep breaths, and Sarabella, just is looking extremely concerned.
Maxwell got a little bit too much on his nerve.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe he should learn how to not to say shit. But I've known this man and for over 20 years. Well, longer than that, but that's another story for a different time. Um, That's another story. Just
Like,
Yeah, well, Maxwell talks a lot and sounds like he's drunk and drugged all the time, so
maybe
we're
we
not
should.
going to have any calm words from him anytime soon.
I'm not going to heaven, I'm going to hell, and I prefer that, honestly.
And Servo's gonna whisper to Elijah, "You think we can drug him like 24/7?"
No, we're not. Why would you suggest that?
Dear Lord.
You know,
Sometimes I
blood
wish
bonding is
Johanna was.
different than ghouling.
No, I was saying we're gonna stab someone, get their blood, and some alcohol, force feed it to him.
Okay, that'll make him sound even more drunk.
Good, and maybe he'll be manageable. Oh, and Montgomery's just going to say, at some points I wish Johanna was here. At least I could deal with my stuff by us trying to kill each other.
Isn't that the person who was good with knives or some shit?
Y'all,
Oh, dear Lord.
and that's where we're ending today's session.
Yay.
Hooray!
Yippee.
Yippee!
Well then,
Yippee!
people. Uh, Thank you for coming to today's session. As previously stated, the Dungeon Mistress channel today had a very good population boom and people watching. Almost 50 viewers in 2 hours. I am incredibly grateful. YouTube will probably nuke like half of those viewers in the next 24 hours, but to at least have seen that is great after we came back from having like 2 people watching. But yeah, no. Uh, I think everyone had fun today. I hope everyone had fun today.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Good. Elf, I hope you had fun today.
No, Elf isn't
I
allowed to
did.
have fun.
No, they are. Of
No,
course they are.
no, I'm not.
Yes, you are. We're okay.
She
Okay.
deserves that. She is baby.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I'm older than Mistress.
You're
You're
still
all
baby.
you're
Hush.
all
My
baby.
birth-
Hush.
my
Hush,
birthday is
people.
so soon.
All right. Okay, let's end this off. Beginning with
All right. This has been Just a Bite. Signing off, and I'll see you after Canada. Hooray!
yeah. My man is
Playing
going.
Canada,
My man is
playing
going.
Canada.
Yeah, my man is going to the land of Deadpool, maple syrup, and nice people. Next up in the turn order is
Me. Hello, I'm Elfwarlock, and I've been your storyteller, and I plan on killing Maxwell now. Oh,
okay.
because how dare he be the only person in with a brain that isn't confused as fuck.
Maxwell's entire objective is to coast through life. I don't think he cares enough to, think. Anyway, I believe that handily brings me to me. Hi, I'm Maxwell. Hi, I'm also Dungeon Mitra slash Daisu. I have been your host, and I have been the one playing again, Maxwell. Uh, please check out Dungeon Mistress, and if you can, leave a like on this video, follow if you want. Yeah. Next up is Michelangelo.
Oh, Michael, you're Angelo. I am Potato. I played Mike. Yay.
Yay. So, yeah,
Or as we say in my part of the world,
good. Now, the stream has ended, so...
You know what that means? Fish!
So,
Uh,
Hooray!
alright.
don't worry, Potato. I plan on giving
Oh,
the
oh, oh, oh,
game a
oh,
mic focus such.
oh.
You said it was over.
No, I did not. Goodbye, people.
Bye. You heard nothing.
Hooray! Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.